Great.
Oh, baby, we're back into Valheim. I feel stronger. I have arrived. How's it going? We're back. It's Valheim Day.
We're back.
We took a week off last week to, I don't know, do other things. You worked a lot.
I had a million things going on last week.
We had our internet go out. We had a fence installed at our house. We couldn't really stream quite as much.
Last week was hectic.
Last week was a little hectic.
I didn't even work that much. It was just hectic. There was a ton of other stuff. We're back now, though.
We're back now. Megan, as a reminder to the good folks at home, or who are at work, or who are doing whatever, and also watching either of our streams, just a reminder, you can also watch Meg's stream or !multi in my chat to see Megan's stream.
I need to make a list of things I need to do for my stream. Hold on. This is really good content, right?
I was just gonna ask you what we did last time. But
I can fought the dragon mommy.
You know what? You make your list. I'll provide the recap. Here's what you make your list. Here's the recap for last time. We fought Motor, Dragon Mommy. We won against Motor. After that, I don't actually remember what the item was that we got from Motor. Megan will have to fill me in on that.
We got it's the thing that lets us have tailwind all the time while we're sailing.
Well, we got the power, but what's the item that we got? We got an item, right?
The item.
Like, you generally get a dragon tears. Right?
Yeah, that's probably right.
Dragon tears. Yeah. Anyways, we killed Motor. We went hunting for a lot more iron from the swamp. In the way, we saw the sea. On the way back, we saw the sea serpent a bunch. We tried to say hi. We tried to make friends. Sea serpent nearly got their shit rocked by these two Vikings, and then ran away.
Big strong Vikings. That's us.
So last thing we did, I think we probably need to smelt a whole bunch of iron.
I think that. Wait, did we bring it home? Did we sail it? We did sail it home, correct?
Yeah, we sailed it home. There's a shit ton of iron in here, so I'm gonna keep running the smelter for a little bit while we figure out what we're up to today.
That sounds wonderful.
I do have an enormous list in my notebook of the things we were going to make I think Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, was one of the main things that we needed to make the new smelter, basically?
Blast
like
furnace,
the upgraded smelter.
stone oven, windmill, spinning wheel.
Blast furnace.
Also some cooking stations, also some bows. So yeah.
Amazing.
All I ask is you create moments worth chronicling this time.
But I'll keep running stuff through here. If we get the blast furnace, I think we can do the black metal scrap. I believe that's what we believe.
I believe that is what we believe.
I believe that.
Oh god, I caught myself on fire.
Nice. Without any clothes on either.
I'm good. I stood too close to the fire.
Thank you for the follow, by the way. Thank you.
That was a bit sketchy for a second. Looked epic, though. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Uh-oh. Denny says, I thought I was up to date, but I don't remember a recent sea serpent. Did I put out a sea serpent on the most recent? Did I put out the last YouTube videos? This would be a bad time for me to figure out that I didn't put out the last YouTube videos. I'm sure I did, right?
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, I did. Last YouTube video is entitled "The Sea Serpent is Playing with Us Now." Also, we discovered that Motor's power
actually
was incredible.
Fully get to fight it because
no, it ran away.
I got scared and it ran away.
Yeah, it ran away. It ran from us.
It did.
It thought that its saving its life was more important than anything else.
Yeah.
So what do you want to get up to today? We have lots of stuff to build, it seems like.
Yeah, I feel like we definitely have some work to do around home.
Probably a great place to start.
Yeah.
I feel like probably we're in the boat of exploring plains being our next big goal.
I think that's probably right.
Because I'm guessing our next boss will be plains, and therefore the more we explore, the more,
Yeah. Definitely plains before Mistlands. You're not going to catch me out in the Mistlands anytime soon.
But on the other hand, it would be a lot of fun to go explore the Mistlands. But on the other hand, it would be a lot of death too. So
do you remember those death loops when we in the swamps in the early days?
So maybe not.
So
catch me outside. How about that?
So
do you want to build this blast furnace out back? Is that where you would put it?
Yeah, I think so, by the smelter, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll work on getting that ready.
That sounds great. I'm just working on some farming right now. You know, you got to check in when you first jump back into a game.
Gotta check in.
The crop fields are really, you know, they needed tending to.
You're such a good farmer.
Thank you. I like when I farm to just wear my bra and underwear and my heavy lifting belt.
Hold up. Turns out I also now have a hobby.
And my helmet?
And it's going to be watching you farming. Wait, what? I'm just going to sit right here. What's the sit button again? Is it X?
You also are wearing the same combination of clothing,
I'm just hanging out. What's up? How's it going?
Hold on just a second.
Dogs are barking like crazy. Typical farm wear. I know, right? Thank you for the 5 bits, by the way.
You can tell that Hero's Trazodogged because
he's not even barking at people walking past outside.
He's barking, but he's just laying there.
No, he's not even getting up and...
He did actually let a few woofs out, but he did not get out of bed to do it. Absolutely could not be bothered.
Leroy says, have y'all seen the
Standard gardening attire? I mean, I think so.
Oh, I've been muted. That's why Megan keeps interrupting me. I keep trying to talk to you and you keep...
Oh,
but that's because I was muted. You're not interrupting me.
That's funny. I'm not interrupting you.
I was just muted.
That's funny.
Leroy said, have y'all seen the TikTok about sitting on a rock? I haven't seen it. Megan doesn't watch TikTok because she's a better person than me. But she does get on Facebook, so she's a worse person than me in that way.
So we all have our vices.
So
listen.
Trade-off.
We all have our vices.
In terms of like a stat, first off, I want to hear what this TikTok is. Second off, in terms of like a stat boost or like a stat drain, what do you think getting on Facebook or getting on TikTok is in terms of a stat boost or a stat? Like if you were to gamify it, right?
Okay.
-2 to intelligence for getting on like watching TikTok every day, or and is it or is it negative wisdom?
But +1 to charisma.
Is it the TikTok probably has a plus to charisma, or at least the appearance of a plus to charisma. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe Facebook is a negative to wisdom. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just really happy to not be on Facebook. It does mean I miss out on some family stuff, but like, I feel like if it's the people that I like mostly, I don't know, chat. Are you guys on Facebook? I feel like I mostly don't miss out on family stuff not being on Facebook. I'm getting attacked. Oh, you little shit. Just a small gray dwarf. Get away from our...
Mainly, I feel like it's my mom being like, why don't you post on Facebook very much?
And you're like, because I talk to you every day on the phone.
That's not really true. The only time she asked that was when we didn't post a pregnancy announcement until we were like 22 weeks pregnant on Facebook.
Pretty
far. She was like, when are you going to post?
Yeah.
Well, eventually.
So that she can share it. Absolutely.
Well, yeah.
I've learned a lot of valuable stuff on TikTok. Go ahead.
Oh, no. You go ahead. We were both
Carly says I've learned a lot of valuable stuff on TikTok. I will say, name a thing you've learned on TikTok. Here's mine. I now know how to wrap extension cords in and store them in a way that I think is actually really, like, satisfying. Like, your typical, like, loop it around and above your arm is really bad. But, like, the one that went viral on TikTok a couple years ago is actually, like, really good. I really like it. So wrapping extension cords. I now wrap all my extension cords that way.
That's a good thing to learn on TikTok. I feel like the problem with TikTok is some people think they're learning things, but they're learning misinformation.
Actually unlearning things. Yeah.
Yeah. And so like that's kind of a hard line to walk, to be like.
That's just social media though. You just did social media in general.
Oh. I mean that is social media at large for sure. Dayman says I'm really only on Facebook to see how crazy family and friends are. I mean, same. until I can't handle it anymore, and I have to just like, so I don't see their posts in my feed anymore. Whoops. I don't know if anyone else is getting any joy out of my hero viewpoint today, but I'm getting joy out of it, so.
He's very cute.
He's so high.
Most of my family's
Lambert
on
loves
Facebook.
Hero
It's our main
Cam.
way to communicate. Who was it who has a family Discord?
A family Discord?
Were you were here for that, right? That was on a
No.
Valheim stream. I swear to God, that was on a Valheim stream.
Well, you must have muted me because I never heard about it.
Somebody's like grandpa, because we were like, imagine your grandpa on Facebook, or sorry, on Discord.
That's wild.
They were like, yeah, literally, my grandparents use it.
Maybe we should make a family Discord for like baby pics and updates.
I can get my mom on Discord. I will say, lots of people in the chat who moved away from family or Facebook is their main way to talk about family stuff. So that's how you get family updates. Hear me out. Alternative, be in a bad relationship with half of your family, and so you just don't get their updates no matter what. Me?
Huh?
Huh?
You?
Who?
No.
Hear me out. Just saying. It's an alternative. All right, I built the blast furnace.
Oh, already?
Yep. I don't know how it works, but add item.
Blast something.
Cool.
Almost 2 years. Higher.
Yo, Siege, let's go. Thank you for the 20 months. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna need more charcoal for sure. It also takes charcoal.
Coal or charcoal?
Sorry, coal. I mean, which is... Isn't that... Wait, hold up. I was looking at charcoal kiln. It takes coal.
I mean, it may take both, potentially.
It takes coal. Or, wait, are they different? Wait, now you're confusing me.
I don't know if they're different. In Minecraft, you make them
In
by
Minecraft they
different
are,
in
but
different
here
ways.
I don't think they are. I think it's just coal in this game.
Okay. I only know about coal, but you said charcoal, so I didn't know
Yeah,
if
I was
they were
looking at...
different.
It's called a charcoal kiln, but it produces coal. All right, I'm going to
Gotcha.
smelt dark stuff, black metal scrap. See what happens.
Do it. Hell yeah.
See what freaking happens. This thing looks awesome. It has a whole animation to it, Meg.
Oh, yeah?
It's really cool. There's a
I'm gonna come
bellows,
look.
which is pumping. This is the newest primitive technology video right here. That's all I got.
Oh my gosh. This thing looks cool.
this. Yeah.
We are making... This is so much better than the... Like, look at the visual upgrade from this
From
smelter
left to right, yeah.
to this.
Here's our first
All
one.
game shift.
Black metal shield, black metal something. It's all going too quickly. Black metal chest, pots and pans. Wait, pots and pans is the only upgrade?
Pots and pans?
Megan got so excited. Right here, right here, right here. Pick that up. Right behind you.
I don't know why it was not up. Oh, I hit V again. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I have to... Here's the problem. V is now my sprint button in Fortnite, and we've been playing a lot of Fortnite, so I hit V to try to sprint. And...
Uh-oh, Megan's giving away that she's playing a lot of Fortnite these days.
Listen, it's your fault.
Absolutely, it's my fault.
All right. Well, I can't
Family
wait to
is
make
just
pots and
guilt-based
pans.
friendship anyway. How do you feel about LinkedIn? I have literally almost never been on LinkedIn. Here's how strongly I feel about. Meg, do you have a link? First off, don't answer if you don't want to.
I do
you have a LinkedIn?
not. I don't
Okay.
have a LinkedIn. No.
I was getting ready to say
Absolutely
we've
not.
never talked about this. I almost would rather I don't want to live in a world where LinkedIn exists, and yet I'm forced to, and so I've chosen to live a life off of LinkedIn so far. That's how much I hate LinkedIn. That's the degree to which I hate LinkedIn.
LinkedIn
And I know that it's
is
not always a
like
possibility, but
I feel like LinkedIn is much more business. Like healthcare fields don't really like recruit via things like LinkedIn. So, or like, it's just not. I feel like healthcare is not the industry that
It's
LinkedIn
like immune
is.
to it almost. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not necessarily immune. I don't know.
Like
Maybe
outside
some
of the
places,
scope of-
maybe like in administration and other places, it's true. But like,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't feel like
I'm building a
it's
second
something
charcoal
that's
kiln, by the way.
great.
It's gonna be an ugly placement, but it's gonna be close. Oh god.
Mars says all games should follow Minecraft rules. It's honestly dumb that they don't.
That's not right. No, no, no. How to craft. Here's a 3x3 square. Arrange items inside of it in ways that sometimes make sense, sometimes don't. Good luck. We'll never tell you what any of them create.
All you have to do is open your build menu to find out what they create. So I kind of disagree with you on that premise, but
Nah. You're right. You're right.
well, it's about to be nighttime.
So
are you?
It is, and I'm just sitting here feeding furnaces. I'm gonna try and keep the furnaces like completely lit up before. Like I want to get them absolutely full so that they run through the night as much as possible.
Totally.
And then I'll be ready for bed.
We have so many piles of rocks outside of our house.
Yeah, we do. We have way too much stone. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Great.
We gotta figure out what this dark metal, like pots and pans, but what else?
We haven't looked at like the workbench yet. I haven't anyway. I only looked at the build thing.
I only got 4 new items, or 6 new recipes that showed up, but you're right, maybe it'll be in workbench. I had to make a LinkedIn account for a high school class. Aww. They made me make a LinkedIn when I was in college and I never used it. TJ Holiday has a LinkedIn right now to get a new job. It all just makes my heart hurt.
Why does it make your heart hurt? I don't understand the angst about LinkedIn, I guess. I
think it's partially because I am not a good like working within the bureaucracy kind of work. Like I'm not like Megan. If Thanos snapped their fingers and you were immediately placed in like a very office like HR type corporate workspace, I don't know that you would like it, but you would succeed. You would be a good employee. You would report well. You'd have a great relationship with your boss. Your coworkers would all love you. Oh my God, came out here in the morning and it's insane. And I'm
gonna watch you work while I sit in the hot tub.
Sounds good. And I'm not a great fit for that. And so I think it's partially that. I think it's like I'm not a good fit for that type of life, and therefore the like accoutrement of that life make me like just give me the shivers.
Just
You know,
uncomfortable.
they shiver my timbers.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Gives you a little bit of the willies.
It gives me the willies,
Gotcha.
and I think that's basically the full explanation.
I don't want you to have the willies.
I don't like the willies. I think we've processed basically all of our.
That's amazing.
Well, not quite, but most of our dark metal. What's it called? Dark metal? Black metal.
Black metal. So, black metal tower shield.
Mm-hmm.
A tower shield of gleaming dark metal.
Just a big shield, right?
Just big shield.
I'm telling you, I don't know that there's anything in the build menu. A black metal chest, which might be really powerful. I'm not sure. But it looks like it's maybe...
Yeah, there's not that much.
We could try making one. I guess it's not going to hurt to make it. It takes tar, but... And when we say that life, do you mean non-trophy husband life? I mean, first off, I'm super lucky, right? Obviously. That's the privilege of what you're referencing, for sure. But I mean that, like, I have always been really, really bad for, like working for someone else. I just, like, I have zero motivation to, like, work for another person and like keep up office relationships so that, you know, I'm not good at that. I'm not good at like the weird line you have to walk when you're in an office job where like they are both your friends because you spend 40 hours a week together and also your coworkers, and ideally you leave your work relationship, you know, I guess ideally to me, you leave your relationship behind at 5 o'clock. I'm not good at that. It like all makes me feel just like socially anxious, and like it has a level of artifice to it that I really struggle with. Okay, now chat's all just making fun of me because I'm a trophy husband. Listen, I'm lucky. I'm so blessed. I'm literally so fucking blessed. But I promise I'm mostly, and I'm lucky and etc. But I promise I'm mostly. I'm not making up how much I really sucked at having an office job. And not like the job sucked. I mean, I'm putting the blame on me. I sucked at it. I was really bad at it. I think partially it's like, I think it's also partially, Megan, is any part of that ringing true with you, or are you just like, yeah, I don't struggle at all to have work relationships? Like,
I totally see where you're coming from with it, but it's not something I like deeply identify with.
yeah.
But I feel like every job is different too. Like, every job's different. Every workplace is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also think that like, for me, a lot of the, I think for me as a human outside of like specific work situations, I just really struggle when like human relationships are put under like these weird capitalist consumer like umbrellas or like forces. Why
Sure.
I really hate Christmas movie. Like I really dislike like all of the marketing around Christmas, because I'm just like, you're fucking sucking the life out of like, you know, the thing that is a thing that is like really important to me and also really hard to navigate in a normal time, let alone like putting all of this extra pressure and weird stuff on it. That's the same part that I feel around like a corporate job or like a job, you know, in a more corporate setting, which luckily I've only ever really had a couple of outside of academia and stuff, but
that makes sense.
okay. So, did you figure out what pots and pans do? Because it doesn't look like you can build anything with the hammer that requires black iron, basically.
I believe
Other than the chest.
pots and pans are a cauldron upgrade, so I would love to have pots and pans.
Okay. Wait, so... Oh, okay, it is here. So it takes iron, copper, and black metal. Okay. So
I don't know how much
do
copper we
four
have.
Copper? We have, we need 5 copper, right? We have 4. We need 1 more copper. Which I can make happen for you.
Thank you. That would be awesome. I'm checking on the boars right now.
Okay.
Littlest Bogwitch says, I have an office job and it defo isn't for everyone. Just like I absolutely would not run 50 kilometers on a treadmill for any job.
Yeah. I just really like, you know, I don't think it's like I'm an artistic person in a like boring fluorescent world. I think it's just partially like, maybe it's something a little bit like that, but I think it's mostly just like I really the minute any like artifice is added to, or like weird capitalist requirement is added to a relationship, I get depresso espresso to the point of like of it like truly breaking my ability to live. And guess what website is all of that in one nutshell? It's LinkedIn. It's just LinkedIn,
I think,
period.
not to make like observations about your personality.
I mean, you're married to me. You're allowed to.
But I feel like it also for you, like you are an introvert deeply, but you are also a very charismatic and
Well, shit, I like where this is going.
like you're like charismatic and thoughtful and a people pleaser, but also an introvert. And so you feel a lot of, I feel like as an introvert, you take on a lot of social pressure that maybe, like when people meet you, they're not like, oh, Ryan's super introverted.
Least favorite part of every work day that I had when I worked an office job. Arriving and departing. Departing should be the best part, right? But no, because I had the far office in the building, in the room. And so I had to walk past every single other person's desk. And and my inability to walk past a person's desk without making the smallest amount of, without taking small talk and making it big talk or whatever is a problem. But like, it was never a 2-minute leave. It was always a little bit longer. And they're great people, but I'm there despite my will, not, because it's what I chose to wake up and do that day. I'm there because I have to have a paycheck and etc.
Yeah, I don't know. So to me, that seems like it would be very taxing, is because like you you feel the social pressures and want to perform despite the fact that it costs a lot for you socially and like emotionally to do that.
Yeah.
Does that feel fair? That
seems very right. Yeah.
And so like it just is even more like socially taxing because of that. So that's Meg's 2 cents on why Ryan doesn't like office jobs, but
I think that's probably about right. Exactly, Danny. Hi, hello, hi, good morning. Hi. But then it's always more than that too. And okay, so this copper is gone, so I'm gonna remove that marker. We may not have any copper that's super accessible right now. We can't bring copper through the thing. So, do you know of any copper nearby?
I'm sure we can find
here,
some.
I don't know if that's true. I'll go for it. I'm gonna try and get you one more extra piece of copper so you can make your pots and pans.
Cool. Did you check inside? We have 1 inside and 4 outside. How many do you need?
Oh, that's it. All we need 5. I didn't know that there were more inside.
Okay.
Dope.
There's 1 inside. Yeah.
Dope. Okay.
I just checked.
Never mind. Fuck me. Never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind. Fuck me. It's also one of those things where, here's my question to you though, Meg.
Yeah.
You don't feel that. This is forever the amazing part of being married to I would say you're like equally socially talented or more than me, but you don't feel as much of the drain or like any of the drain.
Oh,
like
I'm definitely an
you
extrovert.
stay late at work talking to your coworkers all the time because you just haven't seen them recently, and that makes me.
I'm definitely an extrovert.
That gives me the willies. That shivers me timbers. That
now, like, not every day is 100% that way, right? Like, just like anyone, there are days where I'm like, this ain't it.
Did I do that long enough? My bad.
Where like it's much more difficult to feel that way.
Hope that's better. Yeah.
But it is not. But yes, overall, the social interactions that I have with my coworkers are really often the highlight of my job.
And that's wild to me. Wild, I say.
Like a day where you've got like a good crew of people, like good nurses, good staff, like it makes a difference. Now but my job is also very like team, like my job does not exist independently from those people. So if they are like people that I like and get along with, then or people that are good at their jobs,
Mm-hmm.
then it's just like naturally an easier, better day.
But then again, I couldn't do your job because of all the gross stuff too. Mars asked if
My job is also like, it's almost feels kind of like it's like largely customer service.
Yeah.
Like in a
You
way
do a
that
ton
I feel
of
like
translating.
people
yeah,
don't.
Yeah, yeah.
People don't give healthcare credit, particularly emergency medicine. Like, I feel like maybe it doesn't get, people are like, oh, imagine working in the food industry. And I'm like, yeah, I worked in healthcare. I do. Like, it is largely customer service in different ways, obviously, but like,
I will say the parts of your job that seem a ton like the retail job that I worked are like people come in assuming they like working in a running store. People would come in and they'd be like, I need this, or like they'd come in with so many ideas about what they need, but then you're actually like I feel like you're often translating like their desire and then being like, so here's what we saw or we think, or like here's what actually you're doing, like a little bit of educating, a lot of like easing fears, or like I hear you, and a lot of like, all right, now here's how this ends up looking like healthcare.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like it can be a hard balance of like, here's what I'm seeing, here's what you're telling me, here's what like. Yeah. Pexi said customer service in healthcare is super hard. You have people hurting, grieving, scared, and you have to talk to them and give them info, etc. Yeah. I mean, like, a lot of the success in my job and a lot of the times when I feel best at my job is when feel like I'm able to like communicate or help in those ways. Like, it's not often about sometimes that means a lot of times that means providing the right healthcare to people. But in emergency medicine, a lot of times that's also just like emotionally connecting with people, which can also be really, really hard because there are like limits on what we can do, and there are like best practices, and there are like, it's deeply complicated, and people's expectations are wildly variable, and it makes it all.
Oh my
like,
god, what's
it's
the
not
lay down button? What the
super black
shit?
and
I
white.
just laid down in the face of 4 gray dwarves and a troll. That's not good. What's the lay down? I don't even know what I hit.
I don't know. That's really funny.
Carly said, I worked a job where I had to go to someone every day at the end of the day to ask them to open the doors for me so that I could leave. That's wild.
Yikes.
Oh, it's a 1-star troll. Shit. This is actually not good.
Need help?
I mean, I think I'll be fine, but I just it's
I'm
gonna
just
mean
literally
that
running around picking raspberries.
Why am I grabbing more copper, by the way?
Why are you I don't know. I thought you were coming home because we have enough.
Yeah, but then I saw copper on the map and I got distracted by our conversation.
That's fine.
Maybe I'll bring
I'm
home a
running
little
around
copper. We
picking
probably need
raspberries.
some.
I don't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
like. I don't really have a reason to be doing that.
Mars asked if in academia I felt the same way about so much of the bullshit. Honestly, I liked academia. Was different because academia, when I got to teach, was incredible because I really, really, really liked teaching, and I think partially because I don't know why. I don't know if it's because learning is so near and dear to me that like also in class it didn't feel like bullshit, but getting to teach, it really didn't. Like, as a student, it didn't feel like bullshit. Getting to teach, it really didn't feel like bullshit. Don't hit me. I don't know why that is.
I would come help you, but you're really far away.
No, you
so.
should not come help me. Also, they're half health. Like, we're chilling.
Cool.
I also think probably if I found the right corporate job, it would be fine. But
It's a big probably though.
Part of, but also like part of my like late 20s was realizing that like, though I had wanted and did want to be a writer for so long, that like writing in a corporate, like in an office job was not it for me.
Yeah.
Like chasing that and then getting there and being like, oh, this ain't it.
Yeah.
Okay, 1-star troll is not that bad. He's just throwing a little he's just a big baby. He's throwing a big tantrum. He's just pissed. Ow. Drop so many coins. I will bring home a little bit of copper just because I'm here. Seems smart, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
So what is the lay down button? Because I definitely... Oh, maybe I just hit X on accident.
I don't know.
I definitely laid down. The first part of the sitting looks like laying down, I think. That's what it was.
Gotcha. It's getting dark. Are you on your way home?
I'm not yet, but I also just kind of...
Are you still fighting the troll?
No, the troll's been dead. I'm just mining up some
okay.
copper real quick. I'm going to try and get as much copper as I can carry. I'll come home. Just because running all the way out here was a slow thing.
Yeah, totally. You're fine. I have an ice pack on my ankle right now. It's a little chilly.
Wait, did you tell chat that you twisted your ankle yesterday?
I did not. I have had a week, you guys.
Those
minor week, to be clear. But I did twist I sprained my ankle
pregnancy
yesterday.
tendons and ligaments are not working in your favor.
No, I was helping my
Hi,
friend
Lumella.
carry some stuff to her car, and I stepped on a rock and twisted my ankle and scraped my knee, and didn't like deeply hurt myself by any means. Like I was able to like it's not even that swollen today.
Yeah.
It's a little sore, but it's definitely not broken.
I was gonna say we hadn't really talked about it this morning. See how I haven't
honestly,
asked you how you felt.
I woke up to pee in the middle of the night and I was like, didn't even think about it until I was peeing, and I was like, oh yeah, my ankle's hurt. Well, must be fine since I didn't really notice it walking to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really been fine. It's like a little tight, but it's really not even that swollen. I think I could probably do normal stuff. I think I'm not gonna walk today just because. Give it a day, not
let
like,
it
push
rest.
it, but
Yeah.
But it overall feels totally pretty good.
All right.
I also have shingles, so
I have 16 copper, by the way. You're like, yeah, you're falling apart a little bit.
Yeah. I'm sleeping.
I'll be there in a little bit.
That's fine. I probably could stay awake, but I don't know. I didn't know if me sleeping would
help or hurt
lessen the
enemy
chance that
spawning.
people would come. Yeah, exactly. I figured running around wouldn't be helpful.
I'll be there as soon as my slow... Oh, I can take this off. That'll make it faster. As soon as my slow-ass stamina regens. I'm no longer well-rested. I don't know if you knew that.
That seems right. That seems right.
So, pots and pans. We should...
Pots and pans.
Technically, did you actually build them already or no?
No, I have not. I probably could have.
We can build a stone oven, a windmill. There's enough iron for all that shit.
A stone oven? I want a stone oven so
I know,
bad.
that's why we put it on the list.
Also, we need to build the heavier duty cooking racks, right? Is that on the list?
Cooking stations, yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah, we should have enough iron for most of that stuff already.
Great. I should do some building tomorrow.
Xbox is hi, Ryan and Megan. How are you guys doing this fine Tuesday? I'm good. How are you? Been a good day so far.
I wish I was napping as soundly as Hero right now. But no, it's been a good day. I'm actually not as tired today. I was really tired yesterday.
I think Megan's getting a little bit of the 30 weeks pregnant fatigue.
Third trimester fatigue creeping back in. First trimester fatigue, very real. Second trimester felt great. Third trimester, starting to feel tired again. Littlest Bogwitch says, Hero sleeps really still. Our old dog used to dream hunt and howl all the time. Kingsley will sometimes definitely have like big dreams. He had a big dream last night where he was like whining and twitching and doing all of that. But Hero's
Megan, you should see Megan in her
Hero's
sleep
high
though.
right
She
now.
punches, she screams, kicks, sleepwalks.
Don't.
Oh,
I
it's
do not.
terrifying.
I do not.
I go to bed every night in a. You've seen a hockey goalie, like their whole attire? That's what I sleep in every night.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that, so that's news to
Well,
me.
I go to bed normal, but then I wake as soon as you're asleep. I wake up and I put all that on because that's when the
Oh,
exorcism.
okay.
Sorry, the possession starts.
Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting.
All right. Well, I got a lot of
Okay.
shit in my inventory. Press X to
Got a
dial.
lot
What
of
do you mean?
shit. 5 iron, 5 copper, 5 black metal, 10 fine wood. Okay.
Okie dokie. If you have tons of wood, you should.
Okie-dokie.
If you have tons of wood, you should just make it into charcoal. By the way, I think we'll need.
I don't have tons of wood, but I have been putting.
I mean, like if you ever come back with stuff.
Sure.
When's the baby due? Late May. Late May. Do you think you can? You cannot actually. I don't think. You can't process other stuff in the blast furnace. It's just the black metal.
That's all we have so far that can go in there.
Yeah. In case you're wondering.
That is good to know.
Yeah. One final thought on this whole like working environment thing. I feel like in a lot of ways I hit the lottery in terms of like, and I know you did, but I'm not trying to put you on blast here, but like you and I both hit the lottery in terms of like the education systems we grew up with rewarded people like us, right? Like we are
Absolutely.
the type of learner and the type of student who got really rewarded that way. The thing that
Absolutely.
is slightly the only way in which I've been unlucky or not been rewarded on that front is that like I'm not a particular that's the way I think of it, is that like the existing education system with all of its problems benefits a person like me, unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever. The like existing corporate structure does not benefit a person like me. Like like the motivation part I really struggled with. I just yeah. And like relationship part, but
Yeah.
anyways. Hi Pompaku, how's it going? Welcome in. Ryan, I need you to know that even though you are Vikings, I still only hear your stream title as my wife. Borat voice. My Viking wife. Very nice.
Okay.
Okay.
We have a level 4 cauldron now.
Dope.
I'm not really sure that I can make anything else different, but that's okay.
So what have you made to help me check off these lists? Anything with iron yet?
I made the pots and pans, which did take 5 iron, but was probably not on our list.
Okay, pots and pans was not. It was not, but that's fine. We added extra iron.
I
so
am
that's
gonna
good.
make a stone oven. I'm probably gonna have to put it outside. It's so big.
Yeah,
Stone, iron, sterling core.
I was gonna make the windmill outside. I don't know what it does yet, but it probably grinds grain actually, right? It's not a mill. Wait, this is windmill. I sometimes forget that windmill is not just a thing that moves in the wind, but has the mill part, the second part of the word. It's like, oh, it's a mill. Like it was used for grinding. So I should probably. So it probably does grind grain. Right? I'll build the windmill.
Probably. I may be able to actually build those stone furnace in here. We will see.
Go for it. It might be some of these things might need to exist inside. I don't imagine that windmill is one of them, but
Or the stone oven, I mean. Actually, I can build it in here next to the thing. It's a little big, but
where is it? Oh, I can't see it.
I haven't placed it yet.
Excuse me, what is your character doing? Why is your character's neck like that?
I'm
Are
sweaty.
you okay?
I'm sweaty because I have too much. Hey,
can't-
move! You're in the way.
Meg, what's up? Your head looked
No, I'm
weird
good.
there. Okay, there it goes.
I was encumbered.
Whoa, conventional. Look at this. Oh, look at that.
Bake item? I don't have any cookable items? Oh my god. I gotta figure out what I can bake. BRB.
You don't have any cookable items, BRB. He
Probably
says-
wheat products.
That's what,
Probably
yeah, that's what
bread
I'm saying.
products
I
from
think
the
we windmill this
but
shit, right? Which
I'm gonna see if I can bake any meat
30
instead
iron
of
nails
cooking it over
away
a
from.
fire.
I'll get you a windmill ASAP.
Well, we don't have any barley yet, so it's not like
For sure. Icha's motivation has been the single biggest struggle for me in the past 6 months or so. What have, not to, ask too much if you don't want to talk about it, but what have your motivation struggles been like? Do you ever struggle with motivation, Meg? Like, other than, like... Do you ever struggle with motivation, Meg?
I do struggle with motivation for sure.
What do yours look like?
But I feel like I struggle. I don't know. It's a spectrum, right? Like, I think I probably don't struggle with it in the same ways that other people struggle with it necessarily.
Yeah. You feel like you struggle. Yeah.
So I don't know if that makes sense, but I definitely. It depends on the day. Some days I struggle more. Some days I struggle less. It's hard. Like, I work in an environment where, like, at work, basically there's like a limited, like, there's limited room to struggle with motivation. Like,
Yeah, there's like there's a fire hydrant that you're drinking from.
right?
And
Like,
it's like the
there
fire
is a
hydrant
set.
doesn't give a shit if you are particularly motivated to drink that day.
Right.
There's people in the waiting room who need to have emergency care
Yeah.
provided to them, or at least believe that they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so at work, I don't like it. Some days are harder than others, though, and like
All right, where should I put this windmill? real quick?
emotionally more taxing than others, and
Oh,
like
we'll put it up
definitely like there is a degree to which like you can work harder or less hard, like even in the emergency department. Like, there are multiple people, like there are other providers, like there are ways that I could
Oh my
work
God, Meg.
less hard.
Oh my God.
What?
Come here.
Did you build a windmill? Is it
Yeah,
huge?
it's fucking so
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, I'm coming. Just a second. I'm making ice cream.
You can't even hear it. Is there such a thing as not struggling with
I love
motivation at
it.
some point or with something? Here's what I was gonna say, Evo, is I feel like the motivation struggle was like a good portion of was like a debilitating struggle for me for many years. And sometimes I still struggle with it, but like generally my motivation struggles now are 1/10 to 100th of the issues they used to like. It used to be, and I don't have any advice. Like that's certainly isn't meant to brag, and I don't have any advice or anything on it. It's just like I will say that like even as a person who was pretty sure that motivational struggles were like an inherent part of who I am, finding the right ways to work and like chances to work like solved more than I ever dreamed possible for me. Like it was debilitating motivation at times. I don't know. What was it like to be married to me, Meg, back when like 5 years ago, 6 years ago? You weren't married yet, but.
We weren't married then.
What was it like to be married to me? We weren't married.
We weren't married. I don't know.
And it was horrible.
No.
It's alright if it was horrible. It's no longer horrible, so.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I don't think it was ever horrible, but.
That's good. Okay, so you can process items in that, but I don't know how.
I think we have to have things that need processed. We just don't have them yet.
Now it's time to build a spinning wheel.
I think we gotta go to the plains and get some barley. No, I have not.
Okay, cool. I'll work on
Are there gonna be sheep? Are we gonna get wool? Like, I don't.
Isn't there Lox Pelt or whatever it's called?
Oh, that's true.
I don't know that that's gonna be the case. That's gonna be the way forward, but that's my current guess on how that works.
That's a good guess.
Locks are
different pelts.
Are what do you call it? Trainable, right? Or like
domesticatable.
Yeah, domesticable.
What is the word for that?
Locks are. What is the word for domesticatable?
Something you can domesticate. Tameable may be the word in this particular game, but
maybe there doesn't need to be a word. Maybe you just say able to be tamed or able to be domesticated.
That's true.
Danny, I saw the new D&D Lego set. Megan, do you want to build a D&D Lego set on the stream with me one day?
Yeah, maybe.
There's a D&D Lego set. It's got a dragon. It's got like a beholder thing. It's got like all kinds of cool shit.
I mean, that sounds pretty dope.
Yeah. Domesticable was right. Why does it sound so wrong then?
Truly, why does it sound so wrong?
It sounds fine. It's just, it does feel a little awkward. Okay, I need stone, wood, and iron nails. How far do you think I can bring all of this metal inside? 750. Oh, I have no stamina. That's how.
Oh, I just leveled up my jump. Level 32. Watch out.
Oh, watch out. Watch out. I heard it was going to be $300. Okay, never mind, Meg.
Yeah, maybe not.
There's no way that's crazy. That's too much. That's asking too much. We have tons of copper. We've got 16 copper. Oh, that's the copper that I brought home. I'm a dumbass.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I used the only 5 we had, but
Never mind.
I haven't made the heavy-duty cooking thing yet either.
The heavy-duty cooking thing yet?
The like cooking
The cooking
rack.
stations? Gotcha.
I got distracted. I came to check on the pigs.
Hi,
and they needed
Ian. How's it
food
going?
and
Oh, I'm glad you're checking on the pigs.
try to keep them happy.
Okay, this takes one more time. 20 fine wood, 5 leather scraps. Okay. I gotta talk to myself here to make this work. 20 fine wood, 5 leather scraps. $25 wood. 3,700 pieces. I always guesstimate $1 per piece. Oh my God, this oven is talking to me. If you walk in front of the oven, the doors magically open. Wow.
Yes, they do.
Our oven is possessed. Wow.
It's pretty dope. Now, if we only had something we could put in it.
I know, right? Okay, where do you want the spinning wheel? Same room?
I have no idea. Will it fit in there?
Hopefully.
Sure.
I may have to get rid of your torch.
That's fine.
Oh, we are crowding shit in here. It fits. Add flax. Okay, it takes flax.
Flax would come from... Flax is a byproduct from wheat, right?
Is that true?
I
Oh yeah.
don't know. Hero, that was a big
forge.
stretch.
So we need to start. Oh my God! You thought you were a farmer already. We're really about to be a farmer. We gotta make flax.
I don't actually know if that's what flax is. Flax is a plant, is its own plant unless the game combined the two. No, that was just me combining them in my head.
Hey, how do you make bronze again? Is it iron and tin?
It is tin and copper.
Sorry, tin and copper. Thank you.
So we're gonna have to go to the plains and try to plant this barley.
I think so.
So.
What did we break when we broke the obliterator?
We did.
That's what we broke. Okay.
Sir.
Me?
Every time you run by, you knock me out of the crafting menu.
Sorry.
Sir, I'm trying to cook here.
Shadow Morlock says, "Are you looking forward to the new D&D core books?" I didn't know there were new core books. Is that like new? Okay, never mind. Let me restart. I don't know what a D&D core book is. What's a core book? Context clues. I can maybe come up with something, but is that the like? How does it differ from a module? Is it a module or is it different? 4 copper. The Anathars, etc. Okay. So here's my question: would it be like a? When you say new core book, is it new edition? Like 5.5e or something? Or is it... We have our trash can back, by the way.
Oh, wonderful.
What is the new core book? I don't know any of the details. We're currently working through Lost Mines of Phandelver, which has been a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh, our last session was so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, this little Grey Dwarf just came over, tipped our cart upside down, threw a rock at me. Such a
Motherfucker.
little bitch. Did you make the heavy duty cooking stand yet? The iron cooking station?
Cooking stations. No, I have not.
Okay. Okay, I will.
Core books are like monster manuals, Dungeon Master's Guide, Player's Handbook. So does a new one of those mean a new, is that how you get to new edition of game? Listen, we're so new to D&D that we have only ever existed under 5e, Megan and I.
That's true.
Like anything I've watched has been 5e. I've never
so
seen.
big.
I've heard
Holy
references to people who were still on 3.5, but that's it. Those are Those are legends of old.
Legends of old.
Lost Mines of Philadelphia is a good intro for players. Yeah, you'll never believe what happens in Philadelphia. It's been fun. It's we just kill a lot of goblins. That's mostly what happens so far.
Yeah,
Spoilers for
true.
Lost Mines of Phandelver. Mostly what we do is kill a shit ton of goblins. Gonna make
I did accidentally
this.
light some people on fire in our last session as well.
Yeah,
Not accidentally. Let's be real.
on purpose. 5.5 would be a good way to describe it. They want the material to be backwards compatible. I'll have to look up information about it. I don't know anything about it. Yeah. I had heard vaguely that there might be a new edition before too long, but I didn't. But I've been meaning to ask people like exactly like this. I've been like, so does that mean that we get there will be a new number in front of the D&D that we play? Does that mean it's just
Or is
a
it
new
just like
module?
more
Does it mean-
more supplemental information, like Xanathar's Guide to Everything, like more spells? More...
It sounds like it is the Dungeon Master's Guide gets a new version. Like there will be a new, most recent edition.
Cool.
The monster manual.
Come look at this iron cooking station. It looks intense.
I will. I also have something to show you. Oh, it does look intense. I hope nobody fucking breaks this shit. Should we put a fence around it? It does look intense.
I mean,
this
it's probably
raw
pretty
iron.
sturdy.
Hey, Meg, check out what I got.
What'd you get? Ooh, is it a flask?
I can drink from it. What happens?
It looked like you were giving
Wait,
yourself
what the
special
fuck?
effects.
I just got it drank in medium.
It drank one of your potions.
No, I just did it again. Yep.
Oh no.
Okay, you want to try it? Here, try this.
I don't.
It used my stamina
Horn of
and then my
Celebration.
healing potion. Oops.
You can also hit people with it. Cool. I'm not gonna drink from it. There you go.
Oh yeah, RJ. I know a little bit about Pathfinder. You know. Somebody is attacking our something outside. Did you get them? Where are they?
No, I don't know. They must
I
be on
heard
the other
something
side.
breaking out here. But I can't see them. They run inside of our house? Nope. All right, let's get to sleep.
Great.
Sekhmet says our GM created a custom campaign for us, full world with governments and pirates. Last session we had a naval battle. So fun. That is fun.
You can drink from it and hit people with it. Sign me up. Like any good mug. Did you pick it back up, Ryan?
I did pick it back up.
You're muted.
wondering
I
if
can't
it-
hear you.
My bad. I did pick it back up.
Great. Oh, I accidentally ate this.
The item text, by the way, says 1 year since we arrived. Skull, which I think is cheers.
Cheers.
Here's my thing. I wonder if it's at all useful or if I should just put it right back in a chest. Because I don't know that just having an item that you can like equip and then maybe in a fight having an item that you can just equip and then like on your slot and then spam the button is a quick way to heal.
Yeah. It's at least like not having to choose between the different potions.
Yeah, like not
It'll
have to
choose
open your
for you,
inventory
but
kind
like,
of thing. But on the other hand, it
But you
seems
can
a
also just have a
little
potion on your
wasteful.
hotbar.
Yeah. I'm going to just put it in the potions chest and ignore it for now.
okay. Do we want to go back to the plains? Like where
Absolutely.
we went where our one goes on the map, like where we have a teleporter to?
Mark for me
feel like
where
there's still-
you're talking. You're talking this? Wait. You're talking this. Up by Mistlands. Up left.
No, I'm pinging it.
Okay. Oh, okay. To do more
I feel like
looking
there's still a
around there.
decent amount of planes there.
Yeah, I mean, there were... Here's the deal. There's one big structure in the plains we have not actually explored at all, which is
Yes.
those big fucking troll things near the campfires, is what I'm
Yeah.
thinking of.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm cool with that one for an exploration one, yeah.
I think if we go here, I believe if we get to like here, there's another, there
Yeah.
is like one of
Yeah,
the
there's another
campfire
structure,
things
like, right
this
here.
way.
I agree.
Yeah.
I also think that one is the closest that, like, if we find something really useful, we can do a quick
We can
boat
sail
ride
it
back
home.
and forth.
Yeah,
you know?
totally. I agree.
Yeah.
Strong agree.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to go today?
I'm down.
you
It's
ready?
super rainy here, but I would be down. I may go switch my power out too, because the
Sure,
motor
sure.
does not seem particularly useful for while we're not actively boating.
yeah.
So I'm gonna go get Eichner,
True.
I
I
think.
should do the same thing. I should do
Which
the
one
same
do you
thing.
have? You got motor as well.
I also have motor because we were driving a long way, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go back to stone.
I'll come and I'll do bone mass.
Great. Sounds like a good system. An item prevents you from teleporting. Well, fuck me sideways. Hear me.
I'm so glad that Hero did what I thought he would do when I put that bed down. I know that that's very silly, but
No, it's
it
cute to
cracks
watch
me
you.
up that he was so suggestible to just laying down in it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very cute that you're super into it. It's also nice because people are always asking me, they're like, hey, can you put a, where's our pup cam? And I'm like,
Where's
I
the
don't really
pup
have a
cam?
good pup cam in my room that I could do really well. Kingsley's kind of in the corner and it's not a good spot for a cam, so.
We don't have a great pup cam either, but if I sit
the
at this
back.
angle, my back is a little bit sore, but you can see Hero, so
Yeah.
so it's worth it.
Okay.